Hi people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And okay, let's straight get to the point. And I have written something and I want to talk about this today. So it's about don't sit with people you don't see a future with. This sentence has helped me a lot. Okay, I have changed lots of friends because of this, and it really helps. It shapes your journey. If you follow this, it does. If you does not, still it has an effect. Okay, so the first thing is, see, we all know your circle shapes your journey more than your intentions do. At some point of life, okay, we say that your intentions matter, intentions matter. Yeah, they do matter. But in, at some point in our lives, like when we are teenagers, when we are between, I think so, 16 to 18 or 19 or 20 maybe. So what happens? Sometimes, we get influenced by people around us. So at that time, our circle does shape our journey. Okay, not for those who are like emotionally very mature and all, but again, that maturity comes after a certain point. So I'm talking about that stage where you get influenced by your friends, your circle and all. Okay, and I was thinking about this, that why some people feel so stuck, why they stay stuck. And it is actually because sometimes they are surrounded with such people who are not going in the same direction as theirs, or who don't have any goals as in the same direction as theirs. Okay, sometimes what happens, that a person with ambitions and goals gets stuck between a circle of people who doesn't have that, or not at that level as compared to the person with. Okay, so this is the thing, that is the major reason of that person with the goals and ambitions staying stuck. Because even if they want to level up, they are putting effort, but somewhere back in their mind, what happens when they meet their friends, what happens, their thought process, their mindset, even if a little bit of their thoughts, okay, they do put effect on that person's mind. So that's why they say, stop sitting with people you don't see a future with. And also in relationships, okay, not only just in friends, in relationships too. If you don't see a relationship with that person, if you don't see a future with that person, don't waste your time, neither yours nor theirs. Okay, and not just this, is applied to relatives and other connections also. Okay, so friends, okay, your partners, relatives, anybody, okay, any person that comes in your circle, if they think this, it's not matching your level of thoughts, your mindset, you need to let go of that person. You should not daily meet that person, daily or regularly, or at least emotionally detach yourself from that person. Because what happens, sometimes our friends or relatives, they seek so much of drama, they feed on drama actually, and they like it. But to be very honest, a person with ambitions doesn't stand drama, because they are so busy on in working on themselves, in working towards achieving their goals. They don't have time for drama. And when they hang out with those kind of people who like to feed on drama, their energy is sucked. by drama, and your energy gets wasted in all those unnecessary things, drama, chaos and all, okay, which sometimes are not actually your part, but you have to hop in because friends, okay. So yeah, don't sit with these people, friends, partners, relatives, or any older faces which which are actually not good for your growth, but are those old familiar faces you are scared to outgrow. I read it somewhere that most of us stay loyal to comfort, most of us stay loyal to history, and then we wonder why our life is not moving, why are we feeling stuck, because we are so comfortable with comfort, obviously with history, that when a change comes we feel that no, my life is not doing good, or then we pray to God that please let me settle, like please don't let me be uncomfortable. But sometimes if we observe very smartly, those changes, those problems, those issues, whatever they come our way, to actually save us from some situations we don't know that are good or bad for us, from some people we don't know what intentions they have towards us, okay, what intentions they hold for us. Sometimes those changes, those problems actually come our way to save us, but we pray God to please take away this problem. And see, I know it's very difficult to let go of your friends for some people, but just because someone grew up with you does not mean that they are growing with you, or it can even mean that they are even dragging you to their level, even if you are meant to grow, if you're meant to achieve whatever you want, you're meant to reach your goals, your aims. So that's the thing. Sometimes yeah, we do find comfort in old people, but sometimes those old people are not meant for us, because sometimes we think this big and sometimes the other person is stuck at this, and then just because of the fear of not letting them go, we come to their level and we sacrifice this level, sacrifice the goal which was actually our purpose. So obviously God did not send you on earth to sacrifice your purpose for a person who couldn't even find their purpose, or who couldn't even care about what their purpose is. Maybe they didn't even think about it, that what is their purpose. So think very, very smartly who you're hanging out with, with whom you're being friends with. So make the rule that if someone's energy, mindset, habits does not match with yours, or match with your level, if anybody's thinking doesn't match your standards, it's okay. Shared history doesn't mean shared destiny. So let it go. You must not sacrifice your goal for anybody. If that person is willing to join you, is willing to put effort and find their purpose, reach their goals, and you both come on the same level, and then you're friends or you are a couple, in relationship, and or even with the relatives, if mostly relatives don't, what I have seen, they don't wish good for you, okay, but if they match your standards, keep them. If they don't, let them go. Focus on your dreams. You have parents to make proud, you have a life to make beautiful, and you have yourself to serve growth. Your future version wants to see your grown version, not this one, okay? So if someone's energy, habits, mindset does not match where you are going, they do not belong in your circle anymore. Okay, they should not belong in your circle anymore. And see, why I'm saying this, people either pull forward or bring you down or keep you at the same level as theirs. And if there's no growth and you're still pretending that there is, that's how we waste years with wrong people, with wrong friends, wrong partners, or wrong, just wrong circle can put a very major difference in your life. Choose your people carefully. Good people can take you from this to this level, or they can, like in terms of knowledge, in terms of mindset, like sitting with good people who talk about motivation, discipline, hard work, smart work. They talk about business, they talk about things which are positive, they talk about things which are about growth, personal development, self-improvement. These people will bring out the best out of you. So choose your people carefully. Don't choose your friends who just know how to laugh. Don't choose your friends who are never available for you when you need them. Don't choose people who don't have ambitions, goals, who don't talk about growth. If friends don't talk about growth, and if you do have ambitions and goals and you think that you're stuck in the circle, and those people, see, we get a feeling, our intuition, it's the most powerful and most beautiful thing. It's a personal chat GPT actually. Our intuition is actually our personal AI assistant, okay? Your intuition tells you when some people are not good for you. It tells you multiple times. Universe gives us so many signs. When a person is not good for you, universe will give you signs. Just don't ignore those signs. It's okay if someone, if it's too close, like maybe it's family, and if you can't cut them off, if you can't, if you want to cut them off but you can't for now, what you can do is, no, you don't need to hate them. It's okay, don't cut them off, but what you can do is, don't shrink yourself to fit their comfort zone. Choose environments that stretch your personality, okay? See, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations sometimes, and that uncomfortable, I mean something which needs your confidence when you don't have it. For example, you're not confident enough and somebody takes out your name and you need to go to a stage, or you need to walk down an aisle and you need to speak in front of people, or wherever, at your office, at your school. Anybody watching this, I don't know what's your age. I don't know if you're studying in high school, I don't know if you're working at an office, you're in corporate, I don't know, but wherever, there are moments in our life when our confidence is put to use, even if we have it or not. So that's what I'm talking about, as the uncomfortable situation. If something like this comes up to you, sometimes it's good to do that, even if you don't have that confidence. So by that, I mean that choose environments that stretch you, not shrink you, okay? People who got you shrink yourself, sometimes when you meet some people, you feel that I can't be myself, and you shrink your personality, you shrink your aura, you shrink your confident self, and you feel that no, I should not outshine them. Those are not your people. Your people will always want you to outshine, to be confident, to show up, not to shrink yourself. just to fit their comfort zone. Okay, because shrinking yourself is not your comfort zone. So choose people who talk about goals, not drama and excuses, and choose people who bring out a better version in yourself. Okay, see, our future, okay, it needs a purpose, it needs alignment, not pressure. Okay, our future need good people who, by good I mean who are good with you. Okay, no toxicity, no manipulation, no betrayal, not familiar ones, not comfortable ones. You need aligned people, you need aligned ones who are aligned with their purposes. They will always teach you, they will always talk about, they will always show you how you can find your purpose, how you should, how you must do some things in life in order to grow. They will already, they will always talk about growth. Aligned people, they always talk about how more aligned you can get to your goal, to your future higher version. Let go of those familiar ones. They're not worth it. If they don't grow, and if you want to grow, leave them. That's the only way. So if you don't see a future with someone, stop giving them your present. Your time is your life, and protect it like your dreams depend on it, because they do. Okay, this was it for today. And please keep in your mind, don't sit with people you don't see a future with. Okay, people, bye bye, until next time.